Como siempre, as always, I'm talking alone. Thank you, Maddie. Hi, how are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome to another season of Lives on Sunday with me. And today we're having a special streaming because we are simultaneously on Las Ganas de Pintar and Ciao Bella Paper. Bueno, buenas tardes, feliz domingo. Bienvenidos a otra temporada de en vivos. Esta vez, este es un en vivo muy especial porque estamos simultáneamente en Las Ganas de Pintar y en Chabela Papers. Así es que si me dicen de cuál de los dos me están viendo, fantástico, pero los dos estamos transmitiendo a la vez. If you tell me which one of you are watching, which channel, it's okay because, but I cannot uh, register what channel are you, but we're simultaneously in Las Ganas de Pintar and Chabela Paper. So, what we have today. I already show you our sneak peek of the new lines that are coming out tomorrow. Ya les enseñé un teaser, una muestra de lo que vamos a tener mañana, los nuevos papeles que están preciosos. Eh, y que bueno, ya pueden ver incluso en la página de Instagram de Ciao Bella Paper y en la de Facebook. You already can see that sneak peek in the page of Ciao Bella and in Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. Yes, we are very excited about the lines too. Sí, estamos muy emocionadas por las nuevas líneas que vienen. Pero para cerrar la temporada, yo quise hacer algo diferente y ya como para archivar un poquito la Navidad. To close the lines, I want to do something different today and to, put away a little bit of the Christmas mood. I love Christmas, but I have to confess, I am almost done with Christmas. Estoy casi ya como que ya con la Navidad. Así es que déjenme enseñarles qué vamos a hacer hoy. Let me show you what we're going to do today. Esta es una de mis colecciones favoritas de Chabela. This is one of my... Hola Madison, hi Madison, how are you? This is one of my favorite collections of Chabela. Se llama INDIGO. Its name is INDIGO. And let me put my glasses because I cannot read. Yes, of course. For those who you don't know, Maddie and Madison Acer are part of our distributioners. One of the stores that carries Chabela, and they are amazing. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Nice to see you here. Um, I want to ask you something. For those who are in, hi, Wendy, that are on the page, my page, I would love to move to the Ciao Bella page so I can have you all in one place to having fun. I just put the link in the chat so you can come. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it there because I cannot. I can see both comments, but I would love to have you, all of you, on one side. Me encantaría tenerlos a todos en el mismo sitio. Let me. I don't know why I cannot put like in both. Sorry, I cannot kind of have both in both places. So it's okay. Um, I hope you can grab it there. Kelly, I will send you the link through Facebook. So maybe you can, since you have a wrench, you can put it there in my page. Wait a second. You know, this is the thing that happen when we are live. Kelly. Well, uh, Kelly, I just sent you the link through Messenger, so maybe you can help me to put the link in the page. So Okay, going back, but we're good. Hi, Kateri, how are you? What I was saying is that we are going to work. Let me put this big with this beautiful collection that is called Indigo, and I have to say I had this collection way before uh, I was part of the team of Ciao Bella, but I haven't used it yet, just a little bit. So I decided to finish the Christmas season with an art journal page. And as I say, this is one of my favorite collection. But I want to show you something. This journal that you see here is all in craft paper. This was a gift from the Ciao Bella team leaders. And as you see, have my name. So it's personalized, it's handmade, it's amazing. And of course, it's made with indigo because it's my favorite collection. So I decided to start because I'm gonna do all my art journaling pages from Ciao Bella in this journal. Not all, but most. So this is a Midori style journal, handmade, beautiful. And I already took out one of the middle page because I want to do a spread. And I want to show you a couple of tricks and tips on how to work on craft paper. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do today. Some of you already asked me why I do what I do, our journaling. What can we do with our journaling? The truth is, our journaling is art for the sake of make beautiful things. It's not something that you necessarily can sell, but there are a lot of techniques that you use for art journaling that you can to translate to a canvas or something special. Hi, Luana. Big kiss to you too. I was just talking about your beautiful and thoughtful gift from Christmas, and I love it. And I'm starting to do an art journaling page with it. And as I told you, this is one of my favorite collections, and we're gonna do some layering in this art journaling page. We're gonna use paper. We're gonna use stamps. We're gonna use stencils, and we're gonna use rice paper, paint. So we're gonna use a little bit of everything. But I want to show you a couple of things before we start from this collection. First, I want to show you the new vellum line that Ciao Bella is bringing. They are amazing, good thickness with this beautiful. You see that? Ah, I need to do something with this. And you can do a lot of wonderful things with these vellums. Hola, Gigi, ¿cómo estás, Gigita? Qué gusto de verte. And since we're having people from in Spanish and English, I'm going to try to, as always, to do both languages. Les decía también que voy a trabajar con la nueva colección con una de las colecciones que no es tan nueva de Ciao Bella, que es Índigo, que es una de mis favoritas, y que vamos a trabajar muchas capas en papel craft. Y eso es lo que vamos a hacer hoy. ¿Ok? Yo voy a empezar con los papeles que voy a usar en el fondo. I'm going to start with the papers that I'm going to use in the background, and I'm going to move a little bit of this because I have a lot of things here. Because this collection is awesome. This is pure awesomeness. And the focal point of this page is going to be this dragonfly. That's the correct name in English. Dragonfly. In Spanish is libélula. Esta es va a ser el punto focal de nuestra página, pero vamos a hacer cosas muy bonitas. ¿Ok? Voy a empezar con los papeles. I'm going to start with the papers. And as I always tell you, I know it's hard to cut papers, but you will never do beautiful projects if you don't cut your papers. Yo sé que siempre se los digo, pero no está mal repetírselo, que yo sé que nos cuesta un mundo cortar los papeles, pero nunca vamos a tener proyectos bonitos si no cortamos nuestros papeles. Y estos papeles son una pasada. And these papers are so yummy. Yummy, yummy. Look at this. Yes, we are streaming in both channels, but the chatting is on Ciao Bella. Yes. So I have you all in one place. Well, I can see both of your texts, but that's the way you can chat with each other. Estamos transmitiendo a la vez en los dos canales, en el mío y en el de Chovela, pero prefiero tenerlos a todos en el de Chovela para que puedan chatear entre ustedes. Así es que miren estos papeles, qué preciosura. Look how beautiful these papers are. They are pure. Look at this. Yummy. So we're going to work with this one. I'm going to put this aside. My idea is to have this baby in this corner. Mi idea, ya tengo el Spanglish trepado, es poner a esta niña en esta esquina. Y necesitamos hacer contraste. And I want to do contrast. Hola, Abril, ¿cómo estás? Hi, April. Hi, Abril. So I'm gonna tear this to make corners. Así que voy a romper esto para hacer las esquinas. Like this. And this is gonna be one of my corners. And this is gonna be my other corner. La ventaja del papel es que también me va a reforzar el fondo. The advantage of having layering paper is this is going to reinforce my original page because this is not that thick. ¿Ok? Y como es papel en papel, since it's paper on paper, I'm going to use Spectrum Art Creation glue. It's my favorite glue for decoupage, but you can use any white glue. Hi, Diane. How are you? Diane, girls, Diane is one of our new members of the crew of Shabella, and she's so talented, so follow her. She is awesome, too. Like all the crew, all the girls in Shabella's team. Como todas las chicas del crew de Shabella. Ustedes saben que yo y la goma, I need big brushes. You know that me and the glue, I need big brushes. I cannot work with small brushes. I need big guns. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you for being here. I have an amazing crew today. Tengo un excelente team aquí conmigo hoy. Well, going back to for what I was saying about art journaling. Art journaling is more to having fun, to do art for the sake of art, and especially to try new techniques. Hola, Janina, ¿cómo estás? El art journaling es precisamente para divertirte, para aprender nuevas técnicas y para hacer creaciones por el placer de crear arte. Y con lo que aprendes en tu art journaling, eso después lo puedes trasladar a proyectos más grandes. And after that, you can transfer what you learn playing, doing art journaling, to bigger projects. See what I did here? I placed a coat underneath and a coat on top to seal. This paper is not as thick as maybe watercolor paper or cardboard. So it's very important that you reinforce with more paper. So now it is thicker and you can add more things. And the glue by itself is when it's dry, is going to reinforce a lot of the project. Sí, it's amazing. I love it. Ah, lo que estaba diciendo es que como este papel no es tan grueso, es importante añadirle otras capas de papel porque una vez que la goma se seque y con la otra capa de papel se va a volver más duro, porque este papel craft no es tan grueso, es delgadito, ¿ok? Entonces siempre el hacer capas ayuda. I'm going to show you a trick of mine when I am using thin paper. Les voy a enseñar un truquito mío cuando yo uso papel delgado. Y es el papel de arroz. And it's the rice paper. If I start to add, let's say, a lot of texture paste, this paper will not resist that many wet mediums. But rice paper is an amazing way to add texture without the wet mediums. El papel de arroz es una forma maravillosa de añadir textura sin añadirle tantos medios húmedos. Yo voy a usar este papel de arroz que es de esta misma colección. I'm going to use this rice paper. This is from the same collection. This is one of the big rice papers. I already used a little bit here, but I'm going to use another. I'm going to tear it off. And instead of adding like stencil with paste, I'm going to use this script to add the texture in different places. You follow me? And I'm just start to tear randomly this way. And once you add the glue, you will see that the rice paper is a little bit translucent and you will get a beautiful texture and the layering. See? And since this has a white background, it's gonna light a little bit the craft bottom. And it will also add strength to the paper. Yeah, Ciao Bella's rice paper are the best. The best of the best. Actually, I have to admit, I fall in love with Ciao Bella with the rice paper. My first contact with Ciao Bella was with the rice paper, and I was totally in love. Now I'm in love with vellum. And I was a little bit scared of vellum at the beginning, but now, yummy. See? You see what I'm saying? How is adding some texture? Thank you, Kelly. Les decía que yo me enamoré de Chovela con el papel de arroz. El papel de arroz de Chovela es tan bonito y tan fácil de crear. Kelly says that, she likes when I create, but I have to say, I enjoy so much doing this that for me, it's playing. I don't think too much because when you use so beautiful, such beautiful papers and textures, there's no way you will end with something ugly. Ah, thank you, Kelly. Sí, por favor, chicas, pongan dedito arriba, denle like a Ciao Bella, por favor, al video. Hi, Donna, how are you? Les estaba diciendo que cuando uno tiene, uno empieza con unos papeles tan bonitos como los de Ciao Bella, no hay manera que tú termines con algo feo, porque es muy, muy, muy bonito y no hay manera que termines con algo feo cuando tú estás trabajando con algo así. Miren, dos cositas y ya está precioso. Two small things and it's so beautiful. And now we're gonna try a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. You should see what is behind the camera. I have a little chaos here. Miren qué es lo que tengo detrás de la cámara. Tengo un pequeño caos aquí. Espero que no les moleste mucho el ruido. I hope the noise is not too much. And it's always good to dry both sides. And this glue doesn't take that much to dry, so it's just a little bit. And don't worry if the paper warp, because at the end, when it's completely dry, it will flat. No se preocupen si el papel se les ondula un poquito, porque al final se va, cuando se seque del todo, él va a volver a quedar plano. Cuéntame un poquito de dónde nos visitan. Tell me a little bit where are you from, so our friends in Shabella knows. Oh wow, that is cold, Kateri. Um, I need a little bit of that cold, but not that much. I am very hot here. Kateri se está congelando. Eh, yo, la verdad, necesitaría un poquito de fresco porque aquí hace mucho calor, pero no tanto. I'm over 90s here. I'm sweating my tushy here. Miren lo que les decía que cuando se va eh, secando, de una vez queda transparente. See what I say that when it's drying, it starts to go transparent. See? But we're gonna add a little bit of white. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of white hazel. Let me find it. Where are you, hazel? Here. The noise is clear. One of these days, I'm gonna lose my head. this is absorbent ground, but it's the same. You can use for what I'm gonna do a little bit of white hazel or white paint or something white. Maddie, I need to listen to you and start adding Vaseline to my. Here's a white hazel. A little bit of white hazel. I'm gonna take my knife palette and I'm gonna just add a little bit of white hazel in the edges like this. I'm distressing. Hola, Patito, ¿cómo estás? I'm distressing a little bit of the edges with the hazel. And the reason I'm doing this is I have two reasons for this. One, if I need a little bit of light uh, with the dark background, and the other one is I try to hide any imperfection that you're gonna find when you match two papers. Estoy haciendo esto por dos razones. Uno, porque necesito aclarar un poco el fondo, porque el papel craft es un poco oscuro para lo que yo voy a hacer ahora. Y lo otro es que el gesso me va a ayudar a disimular cualquier imperfección que exista en las uniones de los papeles. ¿Sí? And if you want to spread a little bit, you can have a roller and just spread a little bit of this. Okay, that's it. And this is our base. Esta es nuestra base. Vamos a limpiar el gesso que quedó en el mat. We're going to clean the gesso that is in the mat because we are trying to be neat today. Y voy a hacer algo que no es obligatorio, pero cuando trabajan hojas sueltas le puede ayudar. And I'm going to do something that is not mandatory, but when you are working with loose pages, can help. Take a little bit of blue tape, painter's tape. This is a repositionable tape or washi, and fix your page to your mat. Because this will prevent the paper to warp too much. Esto va a evitar que el papel se le ondee demasiado. ¿Ok? Le pueden poner más si quieren, yo con ese poquito tengo. Y vamos a secar el gesso un poquito. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Again, sorry for the noise. This is an old heat gun. Disculpen el ruido, esta es una pistola viejita. Pero la belleza es que el gesso se seca súper rápido. But the beauty of the gesso dries super fast. Ah, para que veas. See? You learn something new about the tape. Okay. It's okay. I want to tell you about a Ciao Bella product that maybe some of you don't know much. inks. Ciao Bella inks are pure awesomeness. And I'm crazy in love with them. Las tintas de Ciao Bella son un espectáculo. Y a mí me encanta trabajar con ellas. Hay dos tipos de tintas de Ciao Bella. Una son las aging y la otra son las dusty. There are two kinds of Ciao Bella inks. Both are permanent. Ones are the aging and the other ones are the dusty. The dusty ones are super bright, gorgeous, and yummy. The aging, they have vintage undertone. Sí, para que veas. Las Dusty tienen colores brillantes, súper divinos, son permanentes. Y las Aging son más como el Aging, son vintage, tienen así más oscurito. Así es que yo voy a usar un poquito de las dos hoy. So I'm going to use a little bit of both too. I'm going to see what I use. I think I'm going to use the Dusty Mediterranean Blue. Emerald, no. Nothing's too green. And the Aging Oceania. I'm going to use these two. And I need a gold one. This one. Mega Gold. Mega Gold or Gothic Gold. Yes, I'm going to use Gothic Gold better. And an AGND afternoon tea. I'm going to use afternoon tea too. Okay. And I have these stencils that I'm going to use to which one you like the best? Something small? Maybe something more bold? See, I'm going to use this one because we're doing a dragonfly, so maybe the leaves are best. Este es el molde MS-063. This is the MS-063 mold, el molde MS-063. El molde no, el stencil. This is not the mold, the stencil, sorry. Okay? And we are going to play. Let me see. As you can see, I love to improvise a lot. Ustedes saben que me encanta improvisar. Así es que, y como siempre, Gladys me bota las cosas. And always, Gladys lose my things. So, she moved everything, and then after that, I don't find them. I have it here. Well, yeah. Again, let's improvise a little bit. Where are my finger thingies? I take him down. Oh, here. Aquí están mis cosas de dedico. Let's start with this one. Vamos a añadirle un poco de textura con mis cosas de dedito. Look how yummy. See? Yummy. Cuando ustedes usan un stencil así de intrincado, tienen que tener un poquito de cuidado de no darle tan duro, sino más despacito y con más calma. When you're using a very intricate stencil like this, you have to be careful and work it, slow and easy, so you will have a more defined images. And I mix it with Aging Oceania en español. This is darker. And I'm putting the darker in the edges. Okay, a little bit here. Tienen mucho pigmento, eso se los digo. See, they have a lot of pigment. Lots of pigment. Así que tienen que tener también a veces un poquito de cuidado en no pasarse de la raya. So you have to be careful to not, go too much. Because we want definition, not a mess. Porque queremos definición y no un desastre. Miren, esto tiene tanta tinta que que no lo he vuelto a poner ahí, le paso y todavía tiene tinta. See, these pigments are so rich that I am going again without recharging the dauber, and it's totally rich. Love that. Y lo más importante de estas tintas es que son permanentes. The most important part of these inks, they are permanent. For example, let me show you. This is already dry, okay? So if I add water here and I put, see, it's not lifting any pigment because it's completely waterproof. Así que es muy, eso me encanta. I love that part, that these are very waterproof inks. Okay, I'm gonna distress the edges with this one later, and I'm gonna finish also with a little bit of gold, but that's for later. This is dry. Let me put a little bit more. Hi, Tilly, how are you? Okay, speaking of contrast, there's a reason why I leave this edge very dark. Because we're going to work with embossing powder. Where is my, here. This is what the amazing stamp from this collection. And this is very intricate, as you can see, but I don't want all the stamp in the page. My main character is the dragonfly, and I don't have and I don't want to I don't have a big acrylic, so I'm using the bottom of this. So I'm gonna ink. This is embossing ink. I'm gonna put a lot of embossing ink, especially in the areas of the dragonfly, because I want it to look nice and fine. And I'm put it right in this corner. I'm going a little bit blind, but it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna press. Of course, if you have a big acrylic block, it's even better. Then I'm going to need to leave this. And I'm going to add the embossing powder here. This is white embossing powder. And I hope this is work. If it don't work, I have a plan B, but I really hope it works. Yay! I think it did a little bit. And I'm putting back in the jar the excess. Okay. And I'm taking a brush to clean the excess. Because see, I don't want to be 100%. No, a little bit. Just a hint of, and I'm taking the excess with a brush. Okay. Right now, this looks like a hot mess. And this is the point we're gonna do the magic. Ahora en este momento, esto parece como un gran desastre, pero es ahora donde vamos a hacer la magia. Primero vamos a empezar a centrar nuestra página. First, we're going to start to center or balance our page. How are we going to do that? With this color, this aging afternoon tea in the edges. Why we need to add a dark, I'm going to need a darker color. Wait a second, I'm looking for a darker color. Yeah, sud leather. Yeah, this is better. It's too greenish for my taste. This one's better. Oh yeah. As I was saying, why we need to darken a little bit so we can show some boundaries. I need more of this. I use it too much. This is my favorite aging color. So I need a little more. Luana, if you're seeing this, I need more suit leather. And with this, we frame the project. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue too to frame the project. This seems silly, but this is important part of how the project will look at the end. Am I frozen? Okay. So let's go back to the beautiful collection. This is my background, as you can see, a little bit messy, but we're gonna add our focal points, and we have several. And I have this one that I already saw on here. I'm gonna grab this one. This is the cover of the collection, and I'm gonna cut it. Just a friendly reminder, when you are cutting, remember to move the papers, not your scissors, because you will end up too tired. I'm not as good cutting as Maddie, but I do love to cut my ephemeras. And remember, you don't have to be perfect because you can always ink the edges and it will look great. And you can save these tiny papers for future projects. Me estoy riendo que Yeyita dice que le quedan guachu guachu los, los journal porque le faltaban todas las tintas y los papeles. Yeyita is saying that her projects are not perfect because she missed all the papers and stencil and everything. Uh, pero la verdad es que tú tienes que cortar tus papeles bonitos porque si no, no te van a quedar bonitos los papeles. The truth is, you need to cut your beautiful papers to have good projects. That takes a little bit to do, to realize. But when you start doing projects and you, not that people say, oh, your project is good. When you start doing projects and you start saying, oh my God, I do love my project. Because at the end, this is important. Not that other people think that your projects are good. The important thing is that you feel your projects are good. Then, when you start saying, oh my God, I love my project, you will realize that that you are doing the right thing cutting your papers. Les está diciendo que a veces pensamos, nosotros somos nuestros jueces más duros. Entonces, cuando uno empieza a cortar sus colecciones que son lindas, y uno se da cuenta que no que otra gente te dice, ay, qué proyecto más bonito, sino que tú misma empiezas a decir, oye, me encanta mi proyecto. Entonces, es que uno puede decir, oye, es que realmente me hacía falta cortar mis papeles. So we're gonna do this. This is my focal point. And here we're gonna add some text. And so, este va a ser mi punto focal. Voy a entintar un poquito los bordes, sobre todo de la cola de la, de la libélula. I'm gonna ink a little bit of the edges of the dragonfly. And I'm gonna look what clock? What clock, Kateri? This one? Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind that it's on the side. You're supposed to do it like this, but I don't mind to do it like that. You know, it's whimsical. It, I don't mind. I I don't mind that it's on the side because it's just imagine dragonfly in Spanish, libélula. Libélula. So to layer, this is the best that you can get. Para hacer capas, esto es lo mejor que ustedes pueden tener, que son los Creative Pads. Porque los Creative Pads tienen 740,000 opciones que puedes cortar. Creative Pads have a gazillion things that you can cut. You have, oops, I'm attacking. I'm being attacked. You still have a paper, like backgrounds, but you have a lot of things that you can. So, for example, I can have this clock to have another clock. I have a lot of tags. I have more clocks. Let me see this. The size of this. For example. See? Or like here. Ooh. Oh my God. We're gonna stay here till the end of time. This is the bad thing that I'm too in love with these papers. And we are supposed to not take that much. We have a 1 hour. I'm going to take a little bit more to finish this because I really don't want you to be here forever. Oh, please, I need this. The words of wisdom. I just want to live forever. I'm going to take this here. You have a question of the new lines. Tell me, Miss Madison. Miss Maddie. Sorry. You have a question of the new collections. Yes. They're releasing it tomorrow. And that's the only thing I know. Fonéticamente, li, be, lu, la. Like li, be, lu, la. A ver. Yo voy a usar esta frase que está aquí. I'm going to use this phrase here. Say, creativity takes courage. Courage. Courage? My circle punch, this is 1 and 3/4, but I have bigger and I have smaller. I have a lot of circle punch. I have a 2 inches and I have a big one that make until 4 inches. So yeah. So I have to say I failed. Believe it or not, I failed this subject in preschool, and I cannot cut a straight line for my life. Yo reprobé esta materia en kinder y yo no puedo cortar una línea recta ni aunque mi vida dependa de ello. Así que estas están medio rectas. Creativity takes courage. Yeah, this collection is great, April. Abril. It's funny when I speak to you in English, I lean towards tell you April, and but when I speak to you in Spanish, I call you Abril. Ah, this mine. Okay. ¿Sabes que quiero poner un poquito más de color como vivo? I want to brighten it up a little bit. So I'm taking one of the small stencils. Where I put them? Oh my god! This is the phrase you're gonna hear most when I'm crafting. Where I put this? Where I put that? Because I literally have things in my hands. Okay. No, this is too complicated. See, I need to add a little bit of this yellow here. See, I like it to make it more fun. Yeah, see, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, creativity takes courage, and I'm gonna have the dark paper. Oh, here. Yes, I'm gonna put a little bit of this here. See? Yeah, better. And I'm gonna take the blue background, this blue black background, to make double. See, creative. We're gonna do it a mat here. See, like this. I need to start wrapping up because we have a lot of appointments today with in other channels. I don't know, Maddie, but I can figure out for you to know where when the new lines will be available for retailers. I can ask Luana. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna find it for you, Maddie. What kind of glue I like to use in my projects? I I use several glues depending of what I'm doing. For example, For decoupage, I use this one. This is Spectrum Art Creation glue. Um, Actually, Spectrum Art Creations is Maddie's store, and she carries Ciao Bella and another product. And it's very good. For these small things, I like to use Nuvo glue. I use it a lot because I like it because it dries fast. And I am not a patient person, so I like that my glue glues fast. For vellum, I use Cosmic Shimmer. Uh, it's with an I, Donna, Li. For vellum, I use this one, Cosmic Shimmer, and for acetate, I use this one here. What I have it, this one, Art Glitter Glue. So yeah, it depends. Creativity takes courage. And I have my dragonfly here, and I'm gonna punch a little bit of things here and there because I like the circles. Because I like this one, but I don't like it square because we're using circles. So I'm gonna punch it. This is a smaller circle. So I'm using the smaller one. And maybe half circle here. I can do full circle here. I just can't throw it away. Okay. I just wanna live forever. Oh. See, I use most of my work kind of fast, but the details I can stay forever just adding little, sorry, little details here and there. I love these textures. And must be an odd number too, so I can be happy. Perfect. So I'm start gluing right now from the bottom to the top. Maybe you find that it's a little bit silly that I am adding these circles, but those will add depth to your focal point. It may see why you are adding these circles that are not part of the narrative of the layout, but these little things are not as much of the narrative, but it's like a visual effect. Sometimes we try to recreate exactly what is on the papers, but we sometimes forget that the papers give us an infinity world of ideas that you can work on. Right now, I'm gonna end with a couple of things that you are not forced to do, but are always nice when you are working a project. Um, First, it's a little bit of shadow. So you take a brush and you start to adding a little bit of shadow in the background. As you can see, you can use chiaroscuro inks to with a pencil. See, and you can see the depth. This is my favorite part, I have to say. Do you see a difference here with the shadows and here without the shadows? How the wing pop. Of course, you can leave it like that. It's still beautiful. But the small details are the difference between something good and something that pop. Okay. Okay. 15 more minutes and we're out. I cannot do a project in 1 hour. Never. Never. Oh, bye, Donna. See you later. A little bit under the clock. The sideways clock. See, you can think that the dragonfly is still in the clock. This is why it's sideways. Because, man, if you find a dragonfly this big, that is something. It's like a Florida dragonfly. Okay, we're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna cut the excess here. And to finish, let's take a white pen. I need a little bit of blue here. And add more circles. People say that circles center you. And maybe this is why I like the circles so much, because the circles center me, you know, makes me feel, I don't know, relaxed. So I like to add circles in my. Some people like to add splatters, and but I do like circles. Takes a little bit more time, but love love the look. Yeah, I know you're team splatter. I do like splatters, but since this project is too busy, if I put splatters, it's gonna be more chaotic. So maybe it's better to add some dots here and there. Better, because look more controlled that this way. It's acrylic marker. And I have this one. I haven't used this one yet. This one is gold. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. Maybe a little bit of gold. Oh, it's started raining. To add a little bit of the stripes here. There you go. That's it. I'm not gonna add anything more. What do you think? Do you like? Creativity takes courage. Let me put my face again. Let me close my window so you cannot hear the rain. So here's the page. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Oh, that I always wanted to do that, Kelly, to freeze bubble mid-air. You know, you don't have anything to learn from me. You only have to play. That's the secret. Play, 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 play. When you go and play, is everything goes natural later. You just need to learn a few tricks. What are the tricks here? First, layering. Always, when you layer a project, you will have more texture, more depth to it. Uh, Second trick, frame it. Framing is always going to help you to even the most chaotic things look controlled. Number three, shadows. Shadows, thank you, Princess. Shadows are a very important part of my process because it changed from a hot mess to something that is in the front of everything. So for me, uh, Shadowing is very important. So yeah, those are the secrets. And let's put it back in the journal. Let me show you again my beautiful new journal. And we're gonna put it here, right here. Careful, 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 because it's still a little bit wet. But carefully, 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 carefully. It's going to be here. See? Mm. See, I'm gonna do something. It's still wet. I think I can do it. I think I can. I think I can't. Oh, Oriana, don't mess it up. No, don't mess it up. I'm gonna put the butterfly on top of this plane. See? Just a little bit here. So, and add a little bit of glue to fix it. Perfect. So I love it. Thank you again, for Luana, for this beautiful gift and all the Chavala team. And I hope to see you again soon. So, bye. Love you tons. Oh, wait. Before I go, let's go back to this.